Hello, everybody. Hey, guys. Ooh, I'm so excited about this live. But listen, I did this really last minute. I have like 10 minutes, 9 minutes till my mastermind coaching call. But I think this is it was like hitting me today, and I was realizing it today. All of these reasons why you haven't signed your 10K client yet, or all of these reasons why you haven't sold your 10K package yet. So this applies to everybody who is looking, who is ready, who is willing, who wants their 10K client right now, but they're literally doing everything right. So if you're watching this and you haven't sold a 10K package or haven't got a 10K client yet, okay? And this is for the people who have decided that they wanted to sell a 10K thing. So these are for the people who have decided that they wanted to sell $10,000. So if you don't, hey Maria, if you don't, hey Michelle, if you don't even have 10K listed on your website yet, then I'm going to punch you in the face and you can't watch this live. Like, that's not happening. Okay, because first, before you can even sell something, you have to actually decide that you want to sell that thing first, all right? So first, your website has to say it. Then I put all of these things in there because most of you who are at this point that I'm talking about right now have hired the coach, have done the strategy, showed up consistently. You are working your ass off to get that 10K client, right? So you're like doing all of those things that you are like, I am supposed to do these things. I got the coach, I got the strategy. I'm saying the fucking mantras all day long about getting that 10K client. I am like affirming, journaling, everything, right? Does anybody else feel this way or has been at this point where you're like, I feel like I am doing everything and I'm not getting that client yet? I have done everything, Shannon. I'm consistent on social media. I'm doing all these things, and it is not happening. And I know exactly why it's not happening for you. So most of us in business decide, okay, that we're going to get to these amount, we're going to hit this amount of money, and then we get the coach or do the strategy or whatever. So we follow our coach's strategy, or maybe you have your own, and then you've been doing it consistently, but you have not checked the only place that ever only needs to be checked and need to be done in order to make that amount of money, and that is within yourself. So what you're still following is you're still following the idea that it's really hard to make that amount of money. You're still following maybe old patterns or beliefs that you have that your family may have set up around money, that this is like impossible, even though you're affirming all day long that you're getting the 10K client, that you're getting the 10K client, while you're still in your head believing it's totally not possible for you, right? So here is the thing, guys. Up-leveling, creating new things, getting a new body, having a better relationship, making more money is like, it's awful. It is the worst, I will tell you right now. The process of getting to that point, right? The process of getting to those things, the better body, the new relationship, the amount of money you've never made is extremely uncomfortable, because what you have to do is you have to break your old beliefs and your old patterns around what you're used to, around the things you're used to accepting, right? The standard you used to have. And when you're trying to get to the 10K client and the new body and the better relationship, you all of a sudden now have to set a completely new standard for your life, for clients that you're willing to accept, for shit that you're willing to take from your mother-in-law or from your mom or from your dad. Or there's so many different things that have to become uncomfortable for you to get to this new place in your life. So most of us keep the rest of our life the same, keep everything the same, keep our standards the same, keep all of that stuff the same. Oh yeah, I'll focus on this and I'll think about this and, this person said this to me and whatever. But I want to make more money and I want to have a better body, but I'm still going to take all the other shit in my life, just like the person at my old rates or my old amount of money would take. So what you literally have to do is you have to rip everything out. So when you are getting to a new amount of money, when you are getting to a better relationship, and when you are getting to having a better body, you need to feel extremely uncomfortable. Right now, I am like in the middle of an up-leveling, and all I can tell you guys is like, this is how I feel, like I just feel so uncomfortable because I'm not used to setting these standards with myself and with other people in my life. I'm not used to setting these standards of these are the clients that I want. This is how I want to be treated. This is the type of exercise routine, and this is the type of foods I'm going to eat. And this is the way, my husband is going to treat me. And this is the way I'm going to accept love. And what has to happen is everything has to change. So if you right now want to sign a $10,000 client, want to sell a $10,000 package, whatever it is, you need to be extremely uncomfortable. What has to happen is all of your standards in your life have to change, okay? Stop looking at your computer, stop looking at your Facebook feed, look around you right now, right? And see who you're surrounding yourself with, see what kind of shit you're taking in your life, see what all this stuff you're settling with those clients you don't really like and don't really want to take on. That's got to stop, right? Eating the food that makes you feel like shit, that's got to stop, right? Because when you get to a new level, you set new standards for yourself. That is how you get there. But most of us skip over all of that work and think we need to be on our laptops all the time and be consumed by our feed while we have all of this shit happening in our life where we're like taking shit from people, feeding our body shit, right? Not treating them good. Or whatever it is, if there's relationships in your life that are not up to the standard that you would be at $10,000, that is the problem. Affirm, journal, all you want, but if you are still continuing to live as if that other person with those low standards and those low expectations for your life, you will not get to that 10K client because you have not looked at your shit. And that's my Friday Live. All right, guys, that's what I got. If you want to work with me and get your 10K client, you get your 10K package sold without being attached to your laptop, apply for a spot to work with me, shannondepalma.com/apply. Bye, guys.